Jump to the rhythm as hard as you turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Can you rock it like rocket?
And coach, we come at you. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action. Mayfield. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there right off the bat. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mayfield off the play fake, sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
That motherfucker dropped
throw
it.
on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Hey. 57. Mike, 57.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 10-2 start.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down now. It's Bell trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Come on, set. 8, read. Look, squeeze. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Hit it.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Play fake. Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Mayfield on play action. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
How did I not get first down?
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss
it? I'll be
wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't
accomplish anything. Be hard,
In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Twist.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 3rd down, Eason. And that is incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
So a change of possession here on the punt. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Defensive
Jets
line is
offense
fucking the
coming up
offensive
now to
line
start their
up,
next
bro.
drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, Sam off.
To throw again. Eason nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Taki in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Operating from the gun. Eason. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Taki has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason, and a throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum of the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any.
I don't know why he stopped fucking running, though.
Didn't affect me. Let's just
Or
go ahead and
stop
be
running
loose
to
with
the
the
right.
football again.
That's
You're
why I
going
threw
to
it,
take
because I
care
thought he
of
was
it,
going to keep
but you
doing
have to
it.
be
But he
careful
didn't.
about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. A first down throw for Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Mayfield on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
You got a good user.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
You got a real good
and he
user.
returns it here
You could
to
do
his
that,
own
man.
18-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an
I've seen
interception.
shit that I'm
Ordinarily,
not
we look at the
seeing.
offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Eason. Anunwa's got it, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Leo. Ready?
On first down, Eason. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
What we got? Hey, switch gears. Check nickel.
Throwing again. Eason.
Oh,
Here by Bell.
come on, guys.
Midfield,
What the fuck
just
are y'all
a yard
doing,
or
bro?
2 shy of the 40. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line.
First down, Jets.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run on first down. Bell. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the Browns' 37-yard line.
to throw on second down. Eason. It's caught here by Adams. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gun. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Just with it, bro. Come on, dog.
That sets up a first and goal.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it. And he's
now they block
into the
well,
end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Bro. It's crazy.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield.
Come on, guys.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted.
I'm really about to lose this game, man.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
On first and 10, Eason. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Looking to throw. Eason. There goes a deep ball. End zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Eason. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Returnable here for Callaway. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one unless there's another defensive penalty.
Austin Seibert for the Browns field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the double.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
At the 22-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Slam, slam, slam.
Second and 5. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Herndon's got it complete.
Fuck me, dude. Y'all are not covering this up, dude.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
You draw quarter. Get it.
2nd and 2. And that's complete to Adams. And now look at this. Big game.
Wow, bro.
20. And all the way
How come I can't get any fucking
touchdown,
pressure, bro?
New
That shit is,
York.
like, astounding me right now.
Anderson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. From the 41, Mayfield. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And a throw right sideline is complete. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Mayfield now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a first and 10. Throwing, Mayfield letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. As his guys are in for 6, and the Browns have retaken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep.
We got this. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 34.
Ready, break.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So the defense is under siege a little bit right now.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Joe Schobert gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. 20.
Bravo.
Back to throw. Eason. He's got Herndon. His
How are
tight
y'all
end.
getting this fucking butt
They
naked,
get
man?
16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
From the gun on third down. Eason. And Adams has it. Complete. And he's taken
no
down, but
fucking
not
way,
before
bro.
reaching the 10-yard line.
Like, whatever he
Well,
throws,
they were
man,
in
it's gonna be
search of a
completed.
short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20
I've
yards.
had the best pass defense in the league all season.
On first down, it's Bell, and he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Hard. Check three.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time. Third down here.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Hey, high 7.
To throw on third down. Eason. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll
Look how I
throw
can
it any
put
place,
no pressure
anytime,
on this
anywhere.
dude
That time
at
it
all.
fell incomplete. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive,
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he almost
Motherfucker was
intercepted
holding
it.
on to his
They're
ass.
just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was
Cover
almost
2
a
man, and I
full
can't
pick of
beat
the
Seth
game.
Roberts and all
And
that
now
shit,
4th
bro. That's
down.
crazy.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return is Jones. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Down.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Jump.
2nd and 4. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Eason. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. He got 29 yards that time.
Good
You
game.
always
This
hear
is
about
gonna
the
give it to you.
connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers.
I can't do
I
nothing
think
about
this
that.
guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Show some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Eason. Got an open man. It's
How can you not stick with these dudes, bro?
17 yards on
My
the
DB
catch
is
and
so
run. It's a
fucking
1st
fast. Not
down.
even funny.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Eason. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Niggas will not cover.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. They'll run on first down. Bell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Wow, bro.
Ready, set. 52's the mic. All day, all day, all day, all day. Set.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. To throw, Mayfield. And this one's incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Let's go one more. Regular. The mic. 57's the mic.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Tyler Lancaster on the tackle.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. Hey, Haywood.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
57 the mic. 57 the mic. Kings. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 57. Mike, 57. It's been a long day for you.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield steps away to his left. He'll run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Damian Ratley, his third touchdown now on the year, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Eason. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Check.
From the gun, Eason. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now Callaway on the return. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Mayfield to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
50 seconds to Mike. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Now Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On second down, it's Hunt. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And this one is right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Back to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked